Alright guys, this is the video for this foldable, and in this foldable we're going to talk about the standard equation of a circle. Okay, so this is the standard equation of a circle. Okay, and if this is the standard equation of the circle, then the center of the circle is h comma k, and the radius is r. Okay, so if I unhighlight that, here's my H, here's my H, here's my K, here's my K, and then here's my R. Okay, and so on the adverse side, if you have the center and the radius, you could very easily plug it in to get the standard equation of the circle. Okay, so if you have the equation, you can pull out the center and the radius. But if you have the center and the radius, you can write the equation. All right, so it says write the standard equation of the circle shown. So in order to write the standard equation, we need two things. We need the center and we need the radius. Okay, and after I have the center and the radius, I can write the standard equation as x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, well notice it gives me my center, -5, 3. And I can just count the radius. Each one of these is 1 unit, so I can just say 1, 2, 3, so the radius is 3. All right, now my x value is my h. My y value is my k, and my radius is my r. Okay, so I'm going to plug things in just like that. So parentheses, x minus, now my h is a -5 squared plus y minus, my k is 3 squared equals my r is 3 squared. Okay, now I just want to go and clean this up just a little bit. So x minus a -5 is just a +5 plus y minus 3 squared equals 3 squared is 9. This is my standard equation of this circle. So let's look at example 2 now. Okay, standard equation of a circle, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay, now if I go and highlight these, the x value of my center is my h, the y value of my center is my k, and my radius is my r. Okay, so now that I've highlighted and done the hard work, I want you to go ahead and write the standard of equation of this circle. All right, so when you plug it in, you get right here, x minus 3 squared plus y minus a -9 squared equals 5.7 squared. And then if you clean up this minus and negative, you'd get y plus 9 squared. And then 5.7 squared is 32.49. So your final answer should be this. All right, so let's look at example 3 here. Okay, so it says the point -1, 2, which is right here, is on the circle. And the center is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put this as my center. Write the standard equation of the circle. All right, so the standard equation, in order to write it, I need the center and I need my radius. Okay, so my center's right here. It gives me the center, 3, 5. Okay, now I have to find my radius. Okay, so suppose I had this circle all the way around here, whatever. This would be a radius. So if I can find the distance from this point to the center, that would be my radius. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a right triangle. Okay, and the reason I drove a right triangle is because using Pythagorean theorem, I can find this radius. So this side here, if I just count boxes, is 1, 2, 3. And this down here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is my r. So I could say 3 squared plus 4 squared equals r squared. So 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16 equals r squared. So 9 plus 16 is 25. Undo a square, you square root it. Square root of 25 is just 5. So my radius is 5. Okay, so now I can go ahead and write the standard equation of a circle. So x minus 3 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 5 squared. So simplify it just the slightest bit. I get x minus 3 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 25. And then if I graph it, if this is my center, I'm just going to go 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way. 5 this way. 5 down. So it would look something like that. All right, so here I'm given the equation and I want to pull out my center and my radius. Okay, so I'm just going to standard equation of a circle. Okay, so my center is h, k, and my radius is r. All right, so now if I go through, my h is right here, so my 4 is my h, which is also the x value of my center. My k is right here, so this is it's supposed to be, think of this as y minus a negative 3. So this would be my k. And then my r squared, this is my r squared. So the square root of this would be r. Okay, so I can say my center is yellow, yellow, so it's 4. K is negative 3. And my radius is 6. All right, so this one here is a little bit different, but not bad. All right, so my center is h, and we'll deal with that here in a minute. My k is right here. And my radius, this is my r squared, so my r would be the square root of that. All right, now if I look here to find my h, would you not say that x squared is the same as x plus 0 squared? Okay, so this here is the x value of my center. Okay, so I can say my center is 0, 7, and my radius is the square root of 5. All right, now I want you to go ahead and do C and D on your own. On D, think of this as x plus 0 squared plus y plus 0 squared equals 144. So do these, and then we'll go over them. All right, so this here is my x value of my center, y value of my center, and because these are plus, and the standard equation of a circle are minus, I have to flip the sign. Okay, so my center is a negative 2.1, and my y value of my center is a negative 10. So negative 2.1, negative 10. And then my radius is just the square root of this, which doesn't simplify, so just the square root of 30. All right, so this one here, I can pull my center out, 0, 0, 0, 0, and to get my radius, I square root this to get 12. So center is 0, 0, radius is 12.